It was news that shocked everyone when Melissa Schoenfield, previously a North Country resident, was arrested after being caught for hiring a hitman in an attempt to kill her grandson's father. The story which drove her to commit this crime began when her only daughter was pregnant with what would soon be the Schoenfield's grandson in Florida. Melissa said her daughter's boyfriend at the time, her grandson's father, was abusive, creating dangerous situations and driving her daughter to move home to the North Country in 2014.
I could not even hug my daughter to come around and hug her. You surprised her, she jumped 6 feet in the air, so I knew there was other trauma that she wasn't discussing either.
However, the situation continued to get worse even after she moved home. She sought to hire a hitman to kill her grandson's father, eventually agreeing to pay a claimed hitman $11,000 to kill the man in Florida.
I was out of my mind. I wasn't sleeping. I wanted my grandson's father hurt so he could not hurt any more women or children.
At the time, Melissa was a social worker who lived in Dexter with her husband, who was a local dentist. Her hitman turned out to be an undercover cop, but not knowing this, she agreed to meet him in the Watertown Walmart parking lot, pay him half of the agreed price, and told him to throw the body to the alligators. It was 7 years ago in this parking lot at the Ramada Inn in Watertown where her life would change forever. Shortly after this meeting, Melissa was taken into custody by law enforcement in the Ramada parking lot.
As I made the left, 3 police cars with lights come on. And I'm thinking, I didn't run a light or anything. It's not for me. And I honestly believed nobody knew.
She pled guilty to attempted murder in 2015 and was sentenced to 5 years in prison in the Taconic Correctional Facility in Westchester County. She would spend 1,385 days there. During her time incarcerated, Melissa took up knitting, taught classes, and learned algebra. She also journaled all of her experiences and learned a lot about herself through the grueling conditions in prison and finally realized what she did.
It teaches you to either be who you want to be, so see that forward. Who do I want to be? Because that's who I have to act like. Or react, and it's not going to end well for you. So I chose to take a step back and observe rather than to react.
When she got out, she quickly went to working on her book, which is now published, to share her story.
And I was encouraged to publish the journal to show how you go from scared, terrified, and bitter to coming out the end resilient and better.
Looking back, she said what she would change. Would you make the same decisions again?
Up until looking for somebody to hurt this guy, even hurt him, forget, attempted murder. No, there were other things I could have done, but I couldn't see them at the time. I became reactive. I didn't think there were any other options. So what I would change is talking to people about what we were going through.
For ABC 50 Now in Watertown, I'm Isabella Colello. For more local news, go to informnny.com or download the ABC 50 mobile app.